If you had to be stuck in an elevator with either President Trump, Mike Pence, or Jeff Sessions, who would it be?
Does one of us have to come out alive?
The Jonas Brothers are here. Sasha and Malia are huge fans. Boys don't get any ideas. I have 2 words for you. Predator drones. You will never see it coming.
Yes, we came, we saw, he died. Did it have anything to do with your visit? No, I'm sure it did.
He's taking these shots, this antagonism, this taunting to the intelligence community.
You take on the intelligence community, they have 6 ways from Sunday at getting back at you. So even for a practical, supposedly hard-nosed businessman, he's being really dumb to do this.
I don't hate anybody. I was raised in a Catholic house. We don't hate anybody. Not anybody in the world.
What are your feelings about this person who you know quite well becoming Speaker of the House for a second time?
She'll cut your head off and you won't even know you're bleeding.
We never bow, we never bend, we never kneel, we never yield. We own the finish line. That's who we are.
Are you a fascist? Yes.
We were expecting the militants. We were expecting the mosh pits. And of course, Mussolini. We were not expecting food banks, free medical checkups, fascist hipsters. We spent a week inside Italy's Casa Pound, a small fascist political party. Immigration and failing local services are grist to the mill for this party. But it's more than politics. This is a movement, a family, a creed. In the run-up to the 2018 elections here in some neighborhoods in Italy, fascism is becoming normal again. The band Zeta Zero Alpha, Casa Pound, named after the poet Ezra Pound, was the brainchild of its lead singer, Gianluca Iannone. He's the face of the street movement. Simone De Stefano, the politician, the man in the suit. 15 years ago, they squatted a gigantic state-owned building in the center of Rome. Think Berlin's squatting movement, think London's Occupy movement, except for fascists. And more importantly, it is a microcosm of the type of society they want to create. Our guide, one of 600 candidates Casa Pound is fielding in the election.
Ciao.
Chiara De Facco, also one of more than 20,000 members who have paid a subscription to join. The moment you walk in the door, the immersive, almost religious nature of it kicks in.
In Roman houses, you had this divinity that would protect your family. So for us, these names are a sort of, gods that show the path.
Then the tour, and floor by floor we'll explore what they stand for.
The turtles, she has...
Although they have a presence in a handful of municipalities, Casa Pound is for now electorally insignificant. They need to get 3% of the vote in the elections to enter Parliament, which is unlikely. Their power, though, a uniquely immersive offer to young people in particular.
In these rooms we have fascist hostel. So...
A fascist hostel?
Yes, like a youth hostel.
Right.
Oh.
The politics, anti-globalization, anti-capitalist, anti-EU, extreme nationalism.
What's that one? You know.
That's from Greece.
That's from, oh, is that Golden Dawn?
There's a clothing brand. The models are activists. The gigs, heady mix of punk and politics. In the crowded field of the Italian far right, Casa Pound is a lifestyle, is meta-politics.
Feels like an army barracks. Is that the aesthetic you're going after here?
They want to reinstate a mystical military vision of ancient Rome. The boardroom, a barracks. At rallies, the Romans salute. The 21st century add-on, fascist social services. There are 20 families living here.
This is where family lives, so they have different apartments.
The criteria, though, you have to be Italian. But how Italian?
So if an Italian person married an immigrant and they had a child, that family couldn't come and stay here?
Not right now, no.
Okay.
No.
So, the notion of the pure Italian at the top of the queue is at the heart of this experiment in fascist social policy.
In order to be Italian,
Yeah.
you have to, have a legacy to this country. If you don't have that, then you will have to do something for this country.
Like what?
Well, care, for example, love this country, contribute to its politics, to its people.
But lots of immigrants do that eventually, don't they?
I don't see that.
Americans have never, ever let their country down. Never.
The poster reads, "Weaponize the soul." Casa Pound has also weaponized dysfunctional local government. A working-class neighborhood in Rome. People who feel let down by local state institutions get treated like white Italian royalty. Food parcels, free checkups, fascist cardiologists.
Noi facciamo quello che praticamente il vecchio Partito Comunista ormai ha finito di fare. Nelle aree degradate, nei quartieri periferici non esiste più il Partito Comunista, ma c'è Casa Pound che aiuta.
This is Hearts and Minds, with Il Duce himself presiding.
It's never, ever been a good bet to bet against the United States of America.
We're following the Casa Pound leader, Simone De Stefano, around the country on the campaign trail. First stop, a packed town hall in well-to-do Ascoli. Outside, some fresh-faced fascism.
Are you a fascist?
Yes.
Are you a fascist?
Yes.
Okay. And are you a fascist?
Come direbbe Simone, assolutamente sì.
And when it comes to Mussolini's legacy, for Luca Angelini, some pick and mix.
È vero, ci sono stati degli errori che siamo pronti anche a condannare, ma crediamo che riprendere ciò che ha fatto il fascismo, la sua opera politica, sia la strada giusta per riportare questa nazione tra le migliori del mondo.
Next stop on the campaign trail will bring us to the issue, which has attached jump leads to the fascists' rhetoric.
Dovrebbero esserci ogni giorno possibilmente un paio di navi ancorate, una nell'Adriatico, una nel Tirreno, a raccogliere tutti i fermati che non sono in regola, chiunque ruba, chiunque spaccia, chiunque delinque, chiunque non ha un documento, ogni giorno dovrebbe essere caricato su una nave e spedito in Libia.
This is the town of Macerata, near the Adriatic coast. What happened here could come to define the Italian elections. This press stunt is happening for a reason. Casa Pound are trying to hijack a story of loss, a story that has touched a nerve here in Italy, the story of an 18-year-old woman called Pamela. It's unclear whether Pamela Maestropietro died of an overdose or was murdered. But a few weeks ago, her dismembered body was found in 2 suitcases outside town. 3 undocumented migrants remain in custody. Days later, a man with ultra-far-right sympathies was arrested after 6 immigrants in the town were shot and injured.
You think Pamela wouldn't have died if you'd have been in power?
Certamente, assolutamente sì, senza ombra di dubbio.
Back at the squat in Rome, the party leader. In his fascist utopia, Pamela wouldn't have been on drugs, and the alleged perpetrators wouldn't have been in the country. For De Stefano, it's already case closed.
E poi questo prende una bambina, la fa a pezzi e la mette dentro una valigia, vuol dire che lo Stato non esiste. E noi ci proponiamo di sostituire questo Stato che non esiste per metterne in campo uno di un altro tipo.
Casa Pound say they want to achieve this through the ballot box. But in some neighbourhoods, there's evidence of direct action tipping over into something else. In Bolzano, they occupied a hospital that was sheltering migrants. In Ostia last year, cleared the beaches of migrant hawkers.
That's where you're crossing the line. That's the difference between you and other political parties. You're already starting to become law enforcement. And history teaches us a very painful lesson, doesn't it, about where that goes when fascist groups start doing that.
Beh, noi abbiamo il dovere, non il diritto, di difendere i nostri territori se lo Stato non esiste. Ovviamente noi chiediamo agli italiani di spedirci al governo e di mettere in campo quelle soluzioni che proponiamo, ma siamo presenti nei territori per dimostrare che ci sono ancora degli italiani che non si arrendono.
See, this is the language of an army, not a political party.
O lo Stato fa il suo lavoro o ci sarà qualcuno che dirà agli italiani noi siamo pronti a fare quello che lo Stato non fa, e quelli siamo noi.
That's who we are. We are America.
When it comes to the far right in Italian politics, it's a crowded field, and Casa Pound are still just small players. But they see themselves as the true inheritors of Mussolini's balcony. Part of their traction, a degree of nostalgia and revisionism around Italy's despot. On the other side of Piazza Venezia, a poster for a new mockumentary. The title, I'm Back.
We're second to none.